So we got a little inside tip that you're planning a new strategy for Europe and Croatia. Tell us something more about it. Maybe it's a global strategy.
Okay, we are member of the 100 billion club out of the electronic company, HP, Siemens, and Samsung. Now, what we have to prepare to be a member of the 200 billion club. Okay, 200 billion club, only motor car companies as well as some oil companies. But none of the electronic company even near to that 200 billion club. But Samsung, I believe we would be the first comer to reach that 200 billion. Then Samsung management thought it over and over, what would be our real driver for the 200 billion club. Then, we analyzed, we investigated all the possible segments and all the possible areas. Turned out, printing business would be our next generation driver. Why? First of all, market is big. Printing market, including copier market, MFP market, it is equivalent to $130 to $140 billion a year. But, printing business has a clear, very, very kind of entry barrier. Well, can you imagine who was the newcomer in printing industry? No. Except Samsung. No one was able to enter the market because, entry barrier very high. And printing business requires various kinds of technology, such as solution, software, chemistry, telecommunication, network business, mechanics. But, Samsung at this moment is running a lot of electronic items, and those technology which I have mentioned, and also at the same time which are required for the printing business, we have all of the technology in-house. All those technology we are running the other business. Accordingly, we have a big potential to make our printing business successfully. Our huge target to be a leader in printing industry in the nearest future.
And still, for my question now, when do you expect to be a number one? In 2 years, 5 years?
Well, I must be open with you. It won't be made within 2 to 3 years. I believe that it will take 5 years. 5 years.
And to become, you mentioned that also your goal as a Samsung Group is to become a $200 billion company.
Yes.
Yeah. And so where do you expect that you'll...
Well, in case Samsung would be able to have 13 to 14 billion from the printing business, Samsung would be easily reaching 200 billion club.
So also you expect within 5 years, or?
Yes.
So in five years you intend to do even much more as a Samsung Group than you did in the past 5 years?
Yes. So like a snowboard, once you, became addicted to something, running fast, running high, then, you cannot escape from that kind of velocity. Otherwise, you will be dying.
So
I hope so.
Where are Europe and Croatia in that picture?
Where?
Where are they? So what are the plans? What's the strategy for Europe?
Well, strategy, which I have mentioned globally, in fact, same direction. So organization and channel development, and also enlarge our B2B lineup to cover whole segment. So now, one by one, we are in a right stage to develop that strategy.
And who do you see as your major competition currently in Croatia in business to business? HP?
Yeah, HP and also Xerox. Such companies are strong in B2B space, but Samsung was strong in B2C space, mainly through the retail chain. However, well, by all means, we have to turn to B2B space.
So in our company, we have maybe 80% are Samsung monitors. On the other hand, we have
80%
like 80%
HP.
HP printers. Our
That will be
is HP. So
sooner or later.
Give me a good reason why my next printer on my desk should be Samsung or
Okay.
HP.
First of all, our goods should be durable, reliability, and worry-free, and easy of the use. Installation-wise, all right, if you are the IT specialist, then you can easily handle with the installation and something wrong. But in our case, very easy to install, very easy to fix a certain problem, which may arise often in a ordinary usage. Mm-hmm. And, well, in the end, cost of ownership. We provide very competitive, let's say, cost per page.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's absolutely true. You scored very well.
Yes. You have a good lab, yeah? I know that. I got the report from our partner in Croatia, Amazon. They always referring to your the test lab, yeah? So, good mark. It's a kind of proven subject.
Let's be honest, maybe the main reason I would like to consider Samsung, because in terms of usability, I'm really more than happy with my HP. In terms of durability, for example, we bought one HP printer just as a test before buying our network printer. It was a small HP printer, and it turns out to be so well that it stayed there as a network printer for maybe 2 or 3 years. So, in terms of durability, HP is really more than great. But in terms of this cost per page, you are even now extremely good. You have extremely good products. So.
And also, we have a kind of strong points in size. The size of the products also it means a lot. Well, we can save the space a lot. Yeah? If we can we can save the certain space. It's money as well, money.
What do you think about the difference between printers and multifunction products? Is the difference already gone? Will the printers, in the next few years, do you see yourself as making printers at all? Will they be only end of piece?
Yeah, could be. But there are still certain demand, pure printers. Well, of course, from our point of view also, we prefer to sell more MFP rather than pure printer. Because in case of MFP, well, eventually it will consume more toner. Copy, printer. I will be delighted to have that trend earlier than my expectation.